Welcome back to Weird Stuff in a Can. Today on Weird Stuff in a Can we've got bread. So I've done canned bread several times in the past. This is one from Japan and it's roasted sweet potato flavoured bread. The brand is Pan Can. I have a feeling that the previous Japanese canned breads might have been from the same place. I can't read a lot of the stuff on this label. Helpfully, there is a translated sticker with the ingredients. I believe this bit here says to warm it for 20 seconds in the microwave. And I think this bit here says if you have trouble getting it out, bang on the can or something like that. Anyway, ingredients. Wheat flour, boiled sweet potato, which is sweet potato, sugar, starch, syrup, salt. Sugar, sweet potato honey, which is sweet potato and sugar. Margarine, baker's yeast, salt, trehalose, sorbitol, E420, flavouring, caramel colouring, E150A, emulsifier, lecithin, soybean, E322, antioxidants, vitamin C, E300, vitamin E, E306, calcium lactate, E327, pH adjuster, alum. So this was imported by Starry Mart, which is a kind of online store for Pan-Asian foods. I paid £10 something for this can of bread, which is a little bit horrific, to be honest, but other varieties in the same range were a little bit cheaper, £6 something, I think. But this was the most interesting sounding variety. And of course, it's in a purple can, which is the best colour. That's a lot of money to spend for a can of bread, so I don't think this is something I would do if I wasn't making a video about it. End date appears to be July 2027, so it's a reasonably long-term storage thing. And there's lots of writing there on the top, which I'm assuming, yeah, because it's got diagrams and stuff, it relates to how to open this can. And for once, I am going to use the pull tab. Why not? A little bit of a hiss there. That's good. Okay, and I think that's the bottom of the bread, of the kind of... So I think it's going to be a muffin case. Oh, it smells really good. It smells really, really nice. It smells like a cake. So, little oxygen absorber thing there. I thought this was going to be a cardboard can with metal ends, but it is actually a metal can. So, there's the bread. Oh, it smells really good. It smells really sweet, and it's got that intense kind of vanilla baked goods. It smells like Twinkies. Right, okay. Well, I think before I cut this, I'm going to go and stick it in the microwave for 20 seconds, as directed, and then we'll cut it and I can taste it on its own, and maybe with some jam and butter. Jam, by the way, is the reason for this plaster on my thumb. That's a jam-related injury. Anyway, back in a moment. Okay then, back from 20 seconds of warming in the microwave, and it feels warm, and it smells even more delicious right now. I'll just get this paper wrapper off. And it's so soft. It's like brioche. Let's see what it's like inside. Oh, I see. It's got a chunk of roasted sweet potato inside of it. Well, I'm glad I did the cross-section now. I thought the roasted sweet potato was just going to be mixed in with the dough. But there it is. Okay, well, I'll try a bit just like this. Very, very sweet. I mean, it ought to be. Sugar is on there. Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3. Well, if you include trehalose, which is a sugar, 4 times. And then it's got sorbitol, which is a sweetener as well. And of course, sweet potatoes are sweet. So yes, it is sweet. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. The texture is unbelievably light. I assume this was baked inside the can. I'm assuming the dough is put in there, sealed, baked that way up. Kind of like pressure steamed or something like that, maybe. Maybe not. Maybe it was baked and then inserted. I don't know. But yeah, unbelievably light and open textured bread. But of course that means you're getting less for your money. But it is really good. So, what about a little bit of butter on there? because, you know, butter improves most things. And I think actually what I'll do, I don't think this is necessarily what you're supposed to do. Bit of butter, tearing it up a bit, but who cares? And some jam, purple jam. This is in fact the jam that caused the jam-related injury. A little spot of boiling hot syrup jumped out of the pan and got me on the thumb. Okay, well, there we go. Sweet potato bread with butter and purple jam. Yeah, we're kind of going past the scope of what's in the can here, but that's really nice. The acidity of that jam works very well with the sweetness of the bread. I suppose I should taste the bit that's got sweet potato. Well, interestingly, I didn't notice vanilla in the ingredients at all. It might be under flavouring. There's just this flavouring thing there that might be something like that. Or it might be that I'm mistaking the aroma of roasted sweet potato for vanilla. Roasted sweet potato is quite fragrant and sweet smelling when it's roasted, so maybe it's just that. So there we go, that was pan can roasted sweet potato bread in a can. You just watched me eat £10 worth of bread. Was it worth £10? I think maybe once. It was really nice. This is not something I would be likely to buy again. I think these sorts of things are probably quite expensive even in Japan, even when they're not imports. Although I think it's probably true that a lot of things are quite expensive in Japan. Anyway, there we go. That is roasted sweet potato bread from Pan Can. Weird stuff in a can on atomic shrimp. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.